absolutely barking. Not that Dan is barking, but his argument is. And this counts for accountability. I mean, the whole accountability argument in the public sector, in the public company sector, doesn't work, for the reasons I've just said. So to hold up mutuals for lacking accountability is again a non-starter. Transparency, I think transparency is overrated, quite honestly. All transparency means is you see how much the other guy's getting and demand more yourself. I haven't got an awful lot of time, so I'll go fairly quickly. My main point is all governance is flawed, and PLC governance is every bit as dysfunctional as anything that we've seen in mutuals. I think part of the argument is about mutuals and public companies both have constraints. In a mutual, the constraint is getting capital to grow and having enough capital to grow. In a public company, the constraint is short-termism. They're quite different kinds of constraints, but they equally inhibit what management might want to do. And, you know, horses for courses, the things can work in both cases. So, I think the difficulty, as Dan did say, and I think I'd agree, mutuals tend to have arisen where there is a need that has not been met by the company sector. There's actually one in telecoms, would you believe? Who thinks you need more telecoms? But there's a telecoms mutual was formed a few years ago. It's got about 5,000 members and turned over about 5 million. But the problems with mutuals, I think, are that they can last too long, as Dan said, and they do become self-perpetuating, as Philip tried to deny. I think all managements become self-perpetuating, although it's harder in the PLC sector now because, you know,